So, for those of you who don't know, we actually have a P.O. box. Actually, here it is on the screen right now.
Hey.
All right. So, we get fan art and stuff there sometimes, and a couple weeks ago, I haven't had time to show it on here, I got the best piece of fan art I think I've ever gotten, and this is from Ryby Jenkins, who has her own YouTube channel. You can go ahead and, I'll put it in the description. Anyway, she made this, and it's awesome. This is Hugo's teeth! And it's all my different teeth that could possibly be put in my tooth hole. And I love it. I showed it on Unpop, but in case you didn't see it. So, thanks, Ryby.
There's plenty of really cool ones on there. Maybe you should take a picture. It'll be on Hugo's Twitter, or it already is. I like the meth one. The meth one's pretty good. There's also, if you put it down a little bit further, the top one. The huge one at the top, what's that called?
The Magnum.
The Magnum. Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, I like this. I like the
what are the teeth made out of? What do you got going on there?
I don't know.
Did she take actual people's teeth out?
Inconclusive as of yet, but honestly, I hope she did.
You smell them. Give them a smell.
Yeah, that one's not even human. I don't know where that one came from.
Hugo and Jake, the Bible is jaded, and most of it taken, so get educated with Hugo and Jake. Pull up you and stop what you're doing, it's Bible reloaded time. They call it debated, the theists will hate it, I'm talking to taken, but it's Hugo and Jake. So on with the show then, it's not candy coated, it's the Bible reloaded, with Hugo and Jake, with Hugo and Jake.
Hello everyone, I'm Hugo.
And I'm Jake!
And this is the Bible Reloaded, and we're back to read more of the Bible. I paused I paused for a second to just double check in my head that's what we're here to do.
We've only done this several hundred times, right?
Yeah, something like that. No, actually, no, we're not to 200 yet. We're not
to 200?
We're only in the 130s, I think, as far as Bible studies go.
Feels like thousands.
Throw in the Quran studies, maybe, but that's another story. So, today we're continuing our study of Isaiah, and we're going to be continuing in chapter 32. We're going to be skipping the beginning of that, though, because it's boring, and as we mentioned in the previous episodes, if you've seen the last 2 or 3 or 4 of these, you know, it's a lot of, here's how the end of the world's going to happen, and here's how and why I'm going to be destroying specific cities. So that part's uninteresting, so we're going to be doing a lot of skipping around, and here we're starting in chapter 32, verse 9, the women of Jerusalem, because it talks about women in the Bible, and that's always entertaining. So,
can you imagine if we had read word for word Isaiah? We'd be in like 4. Right
I know.
Now, instead of 32. Isaiah's awful, but once we get through Isaiah, it gets real fun.
Yeah. So you all should be very grateful. Okay, there are children in China who don't even get Bible studies.
Isaiah and Jeremiah is also bad.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, here we go. Isaiah 32, verse 9. Woo! You women who are so complacent, rise up and listen to me. You daughters who feel secure, hear what I have to say. In little more than a year, you who feel secure will tremble. The grape harvest will fail, and the harvest of fruit will not come.
What? Just the women?
Just the women specifically. Oh, real men eat that dark red meats with blood dripping down their jowls.
My heart, it pumps blood.
Man can't enjoy a strawberry.
You didn't give it the InfoWars? No? Okay.
No, for some reason I feel like if Glenn Beck were to say that, or not Glenn Beck, sorry, the other one.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Glenn Beck is the cryy one. Alex Jones is the roid rage one.
Oh, Alex Jones, I feel like if he were to say that, he would say it more like, "What? Man can't enjoy a strawberry?" Something like that.
Brary?
Yeah, he would say Brary.
Can't enjoy a strawberry? The goddamn globalists making frogs gay!
Can't even get a book at the library. You're welcome. Tremble, you complacent women. Shudder, you daughters who feel secure. Strip off your fine clothes and wrap yourself in rags. No, see, this is more the Bill O'Reilly part.
Yeah, this is the Take your clothes off and wear robes. I'm into mummies.
Beat your breasts for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines, and for the land of my people.
Is that like breast flagellation?
I think it is a little bit. I think it's supposed to be like, it's like imagery of women in sackcloth with nothing to eat, just to the heavens.
Like gorillas?
What?
Do more of a gorilla thing. See, I was thinking like breastbeating,
Like tit bongos.
tit bongos, but like violent tit bongos.
Oh, okay.
The Violent Tit Bongos. It's a new punk band.
Not bad. Not bad. A land overgrown with thorns and briars, yes. Mourn for all houses of merriment, for the city of revelry. The fortress will be abandoned, the noisy city deserted. Citadel and watchtower will become a wasteland forever. The delight of donkeys, a pasture for flocks, till the...
Man, those donkeys really like that ruins.
They do. That is kind of a positive spin on this. Sure, for the humans, it's the apocalypse, but for the donkeys, it's just the beginning. After humans are done, donkeys were next in line. Fun fact.
Donkeys will rise.
If there's ever like another global flood, that's what's coming next. Planet of the Donkeys. God's had it up to here with the Jews by this point, apparently.
Now I'm just imagining a donkey in a business suit slamming his hoof on a desk going, "Hee-haw!" Like, get the business done. But he says it in donkey, so it's heel.
Next, we're going over to chapter 33. Only reading one verse, though. So, this me explaining is actually probably longer than me reading the verse.
Yeah.
You ever wish maybe you did something else with your life? Just,
Every single day. Every single day. Even in my sleep, I dream about having other jobs. Like, man, I think I sure would flourish at Taco Bell.
Woe to you, destroyer, you who have not been destroyed. Woe to you, betrayer, you who have not been betrayed. When you stop destroying, you will be destroyed. When you stop betraying, you will be betrayed.
Doesn't that incentivize both of those things?
Yes, if anything, now if I ever destroy or betray ever, I guess I just need to keep doing those things for the rest of my life. Because the minute I stop, that's when the ride's over, I guess.
That's strenuous as fuck. Can you... I'm trying to think of the most destructive force in pop culture. Probably Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina. Imagine if that stopped destroying things just for a minute.
I can't. I literally cannot. It's too powerful with all the rocks she puts up there.
She does put rocks in her vag. Don't. We have brought up Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina more than any other single person's vagina.
That's probably true. In fairness, she has the only pussy that does CrossFit in the world.
That reminded me. In my head now, there's a sitcom, CrossFit Pussy, and it's like just a vagina that does CrossFit, and they're like, "What are you doing today, pussy?" He's like, "I'm gonna do some CrossFit."
Is it a fucking Nickelodeon show? Why does it have a cartoon voice?
In my head, it was more like an All That skit.
Okay. All right. Anyway, chapter 34, Judgment Against the Nations. This is where God's going to just describe how he's going to destroy stuff in fun ways. And I wanted to get through that. Because fun. Come near, you nations, and listen. Pay attention, you people. What do you mean, you people? Sir, this is the Middle East, and we're fairly homogenous, at least in this city. All right, but I'm keeping my eye on you. Better keep.
I got my shives button ready to press.
Let the earth hear, and all that is in it, the world and all that comes out of it. The Lord is angry with all nations. His wrath is on all their armies. He will totally destroy them. He will give them over to slaughter. Their slain will be thrown out. Their dead bodies will stink. The mountains will be soaked in their blood.
Wouldn't it be more impressive if God created, he slayed a bunch of people and their dead bodies never stunk or decomposed?
I was just going to say, that'd be more of a miracle. This is just kind of standard. Well, maybe they died. Do you have to have a guy going by going, okay, this one God killed, this one God killed, this was a disease. This guy was just old as fuck. This one, definitely God. He looked super healthy. It would be easier, actually, if they didn't stink. You'd be like, this person's dead. Smell like a goddamn tulip. I could sniff this corpse for hours. All the stars in the sky will be dissolved, and the heavens rolled up like a scroll. All the starry host will fall like withered leaves from the vine, like shriveled figs from the fig tree.
Can we?
Okay, go ahead.
How do you deal with this literally?
Yeah, if you're a Christian and you believe the Bible literally every word, including this, how does that work? Now, if you're the kind of person who says, oh, it's just figurative and it's still talking about the end of the world, the stars will cease to exist, I still think that's bullshit. At least you recognize metaphor. Jeez.
But how do you roll the heavens up like a scroll? Because if you keep in mind, these people still probably believed in a firmament of sorts, so that would be it would be a membrane. I'm just throwing that out there. I have no idea what people nowadays believe this means, but back then they probably would have thought, hey, that the fabric of space could be rolled up like a scroll and there won't be any sky anymore. How terrifying.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say modern day people don't typically look at the sky and think any minute now someone could comically grab it, pull it down, and have it go and flip up into the thing like a goddamn
like
cartoon.
in Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Well, some people do believe in the firmament. I've encountered them.
Yeah, firmament people are like flat Earth people on steroids. They're the flat earthers are to vegetarians what vegans are to people who believe in things like the firmament or hollow Earth. They're like they're the true believers. They're going all the way. I don't know what a pescatarian would be. Probably a flip flopper, just like in real life.
I was thinking pescatarian might be like a Gaia worshiper.
Maybe.
It's all God.
Can I ask anyone in our audience who is a pescatarian? For those of you who don't know, a pescatarian is someone who claims they don't eat meat, but they do eat fish. So they won't eat like beef or chicken or any.
I think it's a mammal thing.
Is it a mammal thing?
Because birds aren't mammals, so I don't.
I guess, but then when it comes, why fish? You think fish don't have any? I mean, fish still feel pain. I'm sure, not in the same way.
Sure they do.
But
they feel a lot of pain. You should feel terrible.
And it can't just be an ecological thing. The reason you're not eating meat, because overfishing is a huge issue too. So is it just you don't like the taste of beef, so you're just a pescatarian?
Which is fine.
Chicken? That's fine. I don't care. I'm just I'm concerned. I don't know why I'm concerned, because I'm a fucking asshole. I care deeply about hypocrites. I want to talk to all the hypocrite pescatarians and be like, fuck you. You just want to tell people you're a vegetarian, but still kind of eat meat.
I know some that just do it because fish is lean and usually you can on that.
If it's for
But
if
Jeremy
it's for
Piven, do you guys know who Jeremy Piven is? The actor Jeremy Piven, who was the guy they were all hunting in Smoking Aces.
Okay.
The magician guy. He was a pescatarian for a while and got mercury poisoning. Because he only ate fish.
Was he eating a lot of tuna? I think tuna has a lot of mercury.
Well, yeah, he lives in California, so he ate a lot of tuna, which is hot, especially uncooked tuna, sushi or sashimi or whatever. Gets you mercury poisoning. So yeah, don't. You can overdo it. Yeah. Just throwing it out there, because there's an amount of mercury in every aquatic animal. So
yeah,
wow.
So get in the corner and eat tofu like the rest of you heathens.
Or just,
That's not true. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, I can...
Steak is lean if you do it right.
Yeah,
whatever.
I could respect people who, for moral or environmental reasons, decide to not eat meat. I probably should.
Sure.
I very much agree with you, vegans, in many respects as to animal treatment and stuff. I just... Not as much as and I'm sure you're saying... I'm not saying this in a snarky way. I'm not saying this to be an asshole. Just, I don't care as much as I enjoy a well-cooked burger, and I'm not kidding.
I just don't care at all. I'm more of a naturalist, though, when it comes to this kind of shit. Like, we'd be eating them anyways in much worse ways if we were still hunter-gatherers.
Arguably, the argument would then go factory farming. You gotta go to the factory farming, which I disagree with the...
I try not to buy factory farm stuff. I actually buy local a lot. Where you live in Michigan, there's a lot of places to
there's lots of farms,
regular meat, but,
Yeah. Anyways,
isn't that dick joke? Huh?
Okay.
You guys eat dicks? You guys pescatarians still eat some dick? You guys eat some dick still? If you're a vegan, do you still eat puss? Do you still eat it?
John Sackers does.
Yeah, he'll eat your vegan pussy right off.
Yep. Anyway, we're gonna finish. I guess we'll.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He re-uploaded that, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen it. John Sackers, vegan. Look it up. He'll eat your vegan pussy.
Guy. Give him 3 seconds of it real quick. Just real quick.
I am licking your vagina. Just gotta lick that vagina a little bit. I'm gonna lick around the outside a little bit first. I'm going to give you 10 nice big long licks. You ready? Now, I'm gonna put a finger inside you.
Anyway. Chapter 34, verse 5. We'll finish this shit. My sword has drunk its fill in the heavens. See, it descends in judgment on Edom, the people I have totally destroyed. The sword of the Lord is bathed in blood. It is covered with fat.
I'm sorry, but he said his drunk its fill in the heaven. Is he killing angels?
He's
fucking killing angels up there?
There's apparently some sort of spiritual warfare that is going on, and God had his bloodlust was sated up in heaven, almost, but not quite. He's got to come down here to finish the job. Good for him. I respect that.
Good work.
The blood of lambs and goats, fat from kidneys of rams, for the Lord has sacrificed in Basra a great slaughter in the land of Edom. And the wild oxen will fall with them, the bull calves and the great bulls, their land will be drenched with blood, and the dust will be soaked with fat. So yeah,
a lot of gruesome imagery here from the God of Love.
I know, it's so funny. I like sort of more liberal. I like to imagine in my head sort of more liberal, sort of what are they called? They're like Christians, but they're like real loose on the rules. They're like they don't have
cultural Christians.
Cultural Christians, not that necessarily. Like universalists, you know,
not
Unitarians, non-denominationalists, stuff like that. People who are very I'm not really religious. I just have a relationship with Jesus, and their picture of Jesus just loves fucking everyone and gays, and you know what I mean? Like,
right. Smokes weed and like grills.
I'd like to meet that liberal Jesus, and have him meet up with angry Old Testament, and honestly, 9 times out of 10 biblical God. It's great. He'd be horrified.
For some reason, liberal Jesus to me is just like, I don't know, he just like chills out. He's kind of basically the dude.
Kinda, yeah.
I think he's the dude.
Yeah.
He's just like, I just want to be reimbursed, man. That's all I want.
I just want to be reimbursed. Could we maybe go invite our multicultural, interracially married gay couple friends, and we can invite them over for a barbecue? Meanwhile, Old Testament gods, where's my sword? I gotta bathe in the blood!
A little bit intense. Do you think? I think liberal Jesus is a pescatarian, though.
He definitely is.
Okay.
Anyway.
I think we're done for the day.
We are done for the day.
That's all she wrote.
Oh God, that clench actually hurt my jaw. I clenched too hard.
Imagine doing that for eternity.
I know. No wonder God's so mad. Jeez. Anyway,
worked himself up into a tizzy.
I know.
Anyways, so big news. We're very close to launching HugoandJake.com. You can go to it. It will be password blocked and you'll be stopped at the door. But we also have a VidMe page. Here's a link to it in the description and maybe in the comments somewhere. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen?
I think there's like 2 videos there right now, though.
There's 3 videos we just put up. Kirk Cameron's Fireproof.
Oh, cool.
Re-uploaded to VidMe. And it's only for subscribers, which is different than followers. Followers on VidMe are like subscribers on YouTube. Subscribers on VidMe are kind of like patrons. It's $1 for extra content. $1 a month will get you tons of extra content. So this is the first one we're doing.
It's like Twitch.
And some people might be like, why is there a paywall? Because we lost a fucking ton of money. Because this got blocked by Sony. So we're trying to recoup a little bit of that. Right now we have actually a few dozen subscribers. I'm actually surprised. My goal is to be the most popular VidMe channel on that fucking website. And if all of you just follow it, you don't all have to subscribe. But if all of you followed it, we'd be in the it'd just be fantastic. We do a lot more stuff over there because they don't block shit like YouTube does. And that's a big deal. I didn't even have to change anything from the version that was blocked here to the VidMe. That's
the thing is though,
there.
if it gets popular, the companies are going to swarm there, and there'll be lawsuits just like there were with YouTube, and they'll have to set up some sort of system like YouTube. But we'll cross that road when we get to it. We'll cross that road.
We got years before we have to worry about the VidMe shit. But I'm also thinking about putting out maybe some exclusive chick tracks there, or old ones we haven't released. We actually have one that we somewhere back in the day we did Charlie's Ants back in the day. I don't have the recording anymore, but we could do it again and
sure.
probably better and put it out there. But so you'll have extra content that you won't get on the YouTube channel. Much of it will be stuff that's banned on YouTube. So and it's from all our channels, by the way.
Yeah.
So you'll get a little bit of everything.
Other than that, you can always follow us on Twitter at Bible Reloaded.
You can follow Hugo at Hugo Reloaded. You can also subscribe to this channel and get more stuff. We're not quitting YouTube. Same upload schedule on YouTube.
Yep. I guess that's it. You can always donate to our Patreon. That's great if you want to help support us.
We
Again,
got really cool stuff coming out. Harold Penisman stuff for the people that before it's May 2nd right now. People that process before May, you get really cool Harold Penisman stuff in the mail coming, and more to come. So if you're interested in that kind of really cool swag, definitely do just $5 or whatever, or the gold tier gets really, really cool stuff. The gold tier, I'm just going to blow the wad right now. You get little Harold Penisman drug vials filled with candy. Free drugs from Harold Penisman. That's the kind of shit you get from our Patreon. None of this bullshit. You can hang out with us, for half an hour once every 3 months. No, we give you the best. Some people got condoms that'll probably rip and create children.
You're welcome, future children. This is the face that helped conceive you. Anyway, until next time, I'm Hugo.
Jake.
Bible Reloaded. See you guys movie review Friday.
Yay!
Stay tuned.